I am Assistant Chief Nicole, N-I-C-O-L-E, Waldner, W-A-L-D-N-E-R of the Criminal Investigation Bureau. Last night, Thursday, June 26th, at approximately 9:10 p.m., officers were sent to a subject with weapon call. While en route, it was upgraded to a shots fired. While the officers were approaching, they were unexpectedly fired upon in the alley of the 2200 block of North 24th Place. The officers were both struck and not able to return fire. Both officers have just over 6 years on the job. Our first officer is a 29-year-old, and he is currently at the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The second officer, a 32-year-old, is at the hospital, and he remains in critical condition. We are seeking a known suspect. It's active and ongoing, and the Milwaukee Police Homicide Division will be investigating the shooting. I want to thank the fire department, Frederick Hospital, the sheriff's office for helping us out here and always being a partner to us, and all other law enforcement agencies that showed up to help with this very expansive scene and this horrible thing that is once again happened to our city and our police department. We're asking for prayers for both officers and their families, their classmates, and every officer on the street. I want to thank all the officers that came in on their off days. They came in out of shift. They came in on vacation just to take all the other assignments to keep Milwaukee safe so that we could be here to investigate this crime, and while the two officers are in the hospital recovering.
Thank you, AC Waldner. She just mentioned, AC Waldner did, that we should be praying for our police officers, and that's exactly what I've been doing when I found out that the situation here happened. And it's a sad day. It's a very sad day, because no officer, no person in law enforcement should ever be fired upon. Never. It is never okay. It is never appropriate. It is never the right thing to do to fire on our police officers. I think a lot of people forget, or they take for granted perhaps, that when incidences arise in our community where you need somebody to go in to protect the health and well-being of a neighborhood, to protect the well-being of citizens, that it's the police, it's the brave men and women of this department that walk into those situations. That's exactly what happened here. Exactly what happened here. I commend those citizens. I commend those citizens who said to the police officers that there was a problem in their neighborhood. And I commend those officers who I have been praying for stepping in, doing the right thing, working to protect this city and its citizens. It's a sad day when officers are fired upon. A question that I am continually asking myself when instances like this arrive: what are we doing? What are we doing to make sure that our officers are safe? Is everybody here doing all that we can to make sure that our officers are safe? Not just folks in government, folks in the community. You got parents out here who are watching over their kids, who want to make sure that their young people are doing the right thing. I commend those parents. I want other folks to step up too. I want everybody to step up to make sure that people they care about, people that are in their family, are doing the right thing. That they're not sending folks out on the street who are doing dirt, who are going to hurt people, who are going to put themselves in a situation where the police have to respond and then end up fired upon. It's not right. I also want to continue to ask folks, especially in other levels of government that control gun law, to make sure that all of us are doing what we can to make sure that the police can do their job and do it as safely as possible. I'm not seeing enough of that. I'm not seeing enough of that. I want our police officers to be safe. I want our community to be safe. I want our city to be safe. And I want everybody to do their part to make sure that that's the case. And for the person that shot at our officers, for the person or people who shot at the Milwaukee police officers that were injured, I want you to know you should turn yourself in. And if there's anybody out there who knows who shot at our officers, you should step up. You should call that in. And you can do it anonymously too. There's no excuse to sit on this information. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Not when those officers step up to protect this city each and every single day. Turn them in. Turn them in. This is not right. It is absolutely not right. For the person that shot our officers, if you don't turn yourself in, for the people that know who shot our officers and refuse to turn them in, know that the men and women of this department, on this police force, they're going to find you, they're going to arrest you, and you're going to be brought to justice anyway. And I fully expect and support that when that person is caught, they will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. The fullest extent of the law. That's what is deserved in this situation. That's what's deserved here today. Speaking of that, we're joined as well by the District Attorney of Milwaukee County, Kent Lover, and I'm going to have him to come to the mic now. Yeah.
Well, everyone in our community deserves to live in safety each and every day, and that obviously includes the men and women who we entrust as police officers to help keep our neighborhoods safe. Everyone deserves to live in safety in our neighborhoods every day. And there is no excuse for the gun violence we see and have seen in our neighborhoods in this city and in this county. And the only appropriate response to that is to remove anyone who wishes to engage in that type of violence from our community. Plain and simple. That is the only appropriate response to that type of behavior. Obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with the two officers injured tonight. And we know there's a very thorough investigation underway as we speak. And I can assure you that the person who is responsible for this will be held accountable.
Hi, my name's Alex Ayala, and I'm the president of the Milwaukee Police Association. I first want to thank all the paramedics, the doctors, the nurses that treated the police officers at Frater tonight, and all the jurisdictions that are here helping the Sheriff's Department. I saw them out there. I really want to thank them for what they're doing. But enough is enough. Stop trying to kill my police officers. The violence against our police officers is out of hand. It's 4 officers in 5 months. It's ridiculous. And for that coward that ambushed my police officers, if you don't turn yourself in, we're going to hunt you down. We're coming to get you, and justice is coming for you.
Okay.
We'll take questions.
Are we looking for a single suspect? Multiple suspects?
At this point, we are still waiting to get into the scene and still investigate further. But at this point, we have one suspect that we're looking for, but that may change. It's fluid.
We saw one person detained. Was that part of it that you were looking for?
I can't say that. I don't know who you saw detained. Sorry.
But the person that you are looking for, you know who it is you're looking for.
We are looking for them. Yes.
Are you able to share the extent of the injuries where those officers were shot?
No.
At this time, no.
Were the officers fired out by an automatic weapon, or can you describe the weapon at all?
We haven't recovered the weapon. It's I haven't set eyes on it, so I don't know.
Indicating that a switch may have been used.
I don't have any indication of that right now. No.
As far as the conversation about officer safety, we heard a couple of weeks ago with Alex concerns about staffing levels. Either the mayor, assistant chief, if you could just address the idea of, are there still concerns right now that too many officers are being asked to cover too few officers are having to cover too much space on a given shift?
I don't think that would have prevented anything today, because what the problem is today, and every time actually that we have all of you in front of us, the problem is too many people have guns. So I could put an officer on every single corner. That will not eliminate the amount of guns in the hands of people that shouldn't have them, right? All over the city. And unfortunately, it won't also help the fact that there is complete, utter disregard for anybody else other than themselves. Like, there's not even a second thought to fire on officers as they approach the alley doing their job. There's not when we were on 46th and Hampton, not a second thought to turn around with their ghost gun. So no matter where the officers are or how many there are just as many guns. And we have to focus that is the problem. And I need people to tell us. I need people to say they are tired of being afraid. They are tired of living in Milwaukee when we always have to worry about everyone carrying a gun out in the open. Just anywhere you go to the corner store, there are guns. You go to the barbershop, there are guns. I need people to call us and tell us so we can put a stop to it. That's the only thing. We can have more officers, and I know that the mayor is trying, and we are recruiting heavily. And look at how many officers are here. Everyone came in, right? But I guarantee you that within a block, there are more guns than there are officers on this scene.
Were those officers approaching by foot or by vehicle?
No, by foot.
And the suspect, is this suspect that you were aware of, or is the department aware of this person? Have they had interactions with this person in the past? Did he have paper on him? Did he have warrants?
I don't know any of that.
I'm sorry, the suspect. I didn't mean to say.
I don't know. I don't want to release anything about the suspect just yet.
Are you able to share what district those officers were a part of?
Today, they were part of District 2. Yes.
Casey Waldner, can you explain just why you're not sharing information about the suspect? We're looking for somebody who's dangerous, possibly armed.
Yes,
Why not share
and
that
because when we get him properly identified and I can put his name out there, then we will absolutely release it to the media.
Yeah,
but at this point,
guys.
it's premature.
Thank
Okay?
I just want to make sure you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I can do it. I just want to make sure that you guys know, obviously, if anyone has any information regarding this investigation or the whereabouts of our suspect, that they should call 911, and or to be anonymous, they should call Crime Stoppers at 224-TIPS. Thank you.